What's up, everybody? Let's get our weekly One Piece fix. Let's get right into the chapter. Chapter 1051. The Shogun of Wano, who's gonna be Zoro's last opponent. Who here remembers those theories from back in the day that the Shogun of Wano is gonna be a beast and a master swordsman with a care sword and that he's gonna fight Zoro? But no, it's actually Momonosuke. I mean, I'm glad it clarifies it. So no dangerous shenanigans or sukiyaki under the Tengu mask. On the cover page we see a big surprise. Just kidding. Germa obviously escapes, looking all cool with an explosion on the back, looking like a Michael Bay movie. On the flower capital, the people realize that there are two dragons, and then the samurai start coming out. The saviors are emerging from the mist. Spoiler alert, like the end of the movie from Stephen King, The Mist. Kinemon has a great question. If it wasn't for the fact that they didn't change a bit, it's more like not if they recognize you, but if they remember you. Or is that the same thing? Anyway, Kinemon pops out in his impression of the trademark Kozuki ODEN pose, and they're like, "How? I thought you burned alive." And Kinemon's like, "It will take a lot more than that to kill me." And we know it's true. The Wano citizens are naturally in disbelief. I mean, what's more probable? They're dreaming or they died, or that the people traveled through time 20 years and then came and beat Kaido. They're rubbing their eyes, they think they're seeing stuff because they drank a bit too much back in the festival. I would think I'm drunk too if I was seeing ghosts and talking dogs walking upright. But they're smart enough to realize that whatever this is, it's big, so they're gonna record it for the views. Joking aside, that is a pretty cool entrance. Of course, Raizo is in his natural environment. For those who forgot his nickname, Rise of the Mist, and Kiku is still alive. I mean, everyone is alive, barring Asura Doji and Kanjuro, may he rest in peace. But Shinobu is there to take their place, I guess. And now it sinks into the people of Wano that the prophecy of Toki actually came true. And to think they burned her thinking she was a witch. She was just a time traveler with prophetic abilities. The broadcast is reaching throughout the regions of Wano, so everyone can get the good news. Back inside Onigashima, Yamato is doing the Robin thing. You know, back after Alabasta, when she got self-invited into the crew. And very smartly, the first thing that Yamato says is that, "Hey, I'm Kaido's son." Nice way to get on the Straw Hat's good side. But, you know, after that says, no, it's okay, I'm a big fan. And then she takes it one step further than, you know, Robin back in the day when Robin was like, "What you gonna do, Luffy?" She at least asked. Yamato is proclaiming it. "I'll be sailing with you from now on. Deal with it." Of course, all the horny guys on the crew are thrilled for another woman with horns. Okay, that's a very bad joke. Jinbei is not used to all this crazy shit. He's like, "Hey, don't we got to ask the captain first?" Chopper is restoring the HP of Luffy and Zoro, you know, back. By the way, how the fuck did Kinemon and Kiku get healed so fast? Were they not injured as much? Or are we gonna get a plot twist? Kinemon is actually Katarina Devon from Blackbeard's crew because she has the ability to change into other people and, you know, because of the fruit of the Foxfire Nine Tails Fox thing. And also, what's Kinemon's nickname, huh? Come on, man. Oda is playing 10D chess. We get a little bit more insight of how Tama's abilities actually work. For some reason, it's tied to the moon cycle, so it lasts about a month. And then the effect wears off, but the animal can either choose freedom or free dumplings. Okay. But yeah, some stay with her, I don't know. They like her, I guess. Like Horsella or what's her name? Not her slave name. Speed, yes, Speed. Which now moves from the fairy category to MILF, and then the most hype part of the chapter. The last guy to emerge from the clouds, I mean from the dust. The boy, who now is a man. comes in like a boss with a pre-written speech, it seems. Either way though, he comes in the liberator. He says that everyone is gonna be free to live as their wish. You can drink clean water, which we take for granted. He's also like, fuck factories. And of course, no more slavery. Then we get a glimpse into Tama's backstory. We see that her parents were factory workers that unfortunately perished. So she was an orphan from a very young age, but it seems like she was very strong and accepted her fate. She started selling hats to make a living, I guess. I mean, hey, a job is a job, am I right? Of course, she was barely living. Things were rough until an angel came to save her. I mean, an old guy with a mask and clip-on wings, close enough. Tenguyama, of course. He encourages her. He says that the Kozuki will be back, which, if I remember correctly, was the thing that Tama said, one of the first things, or maybe even the first thing that she said when she was chased by the beast pirates for her ability to control animals in the beginning of the arc. That was a morale boost, it seems, for Tama, and now she can finally cry, but I suppose they're tears of joy, boy. And we see the reminder of Luffy's promise to Tama. I mean, Luffy always keeps his promises, almost always, except when he promised Ace that he's gonna save him. Wait, but he did save him, now that I think about it. He did free him. So yeah, Luffy is a man of his word. Momonosuke informs the people of Wano about the situation now. They defeated Kaido and Orozzi because of the super duper ninja pirate Ming Samurai alliance. They vanquished those monsters that kept you looking under your bed under your beds at night and into the closets. Of course, everyone celebrates, except Kid and Law, I guess. Law never shows emotions. Carrot, I forgot she existed. And then the stage fright kicks in to Momonosuke, who's like trying to cheat from his classmate there, Kinemon, or should I say, Katarina Devon. Like he says, fake it till you make it. Momonosuke remembers what Luffy said to him when he was biting down Kaido. Nothing is scarier than that, so what are you still afraid of? And now we have the second time that Momonosuke declares his name. You know, the first in front of Kaido back when he was crucified, and now in front of all the Wano cities. I'm dying. And of course we have the reveal of his current looks. Adult Momonosuke steps on stage. Looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. It would be cool if we saw him fight with his sword and stuff. And then the waterworks start. Tears and snot dripping everywhere. Classic One Piece. We also see the inherited will in action from Oden to Momonosuke. If we forget about the whole border thing, because Momonosuke thought he shouldn't open them yet. The true Shogun has returned. It looks like the arc is over, the main part at least, especially when the narrator comes in to wrap it up and give us a glimpse to the future, saying that Momonosuke will one day be one of the greatest Wano leaders. I'm guessing he's gonna play a big role in the war in the end of the series. The end. Pretty good chapter. Felt like a natural flow to the ending, from where we were left from the last chapter. And the interesting part is that from now on we delve into uncertainty. First of all, in the closing parts of this arc, because Oda did say that the ending of this arc is gonna be surprising. I'm not sure what exactly he was talking about. And then we will have the events of the outside world be revealed to us. What happened to Sabo, Vivi, the Blackbeard pirates, Shanks and the Gorosei, the whole Shichibukai system being abolished, and of course the story moving forward. Until now we did have a plan. We had a mapped out course from Punk Hazard to Dressrosa to Zou to Wano. Whole cake was a little bit of a detour. But pretty much from the beginning of the new world, we had a very good idea for the locations and a lot of the story plot points. Now, it's a little bit more up in the air. And also, I think most of us would expect that it's time to meet Shanks. For fuck's sake, he was introduced in the first chapter. We waited 25 years. I mean, I didn't wait 25 years. I waited like